edition, and this is a very controversial, funny episode.
Okay. As long as it's funny.
Of course. And SmackDown was where the hilarity started. Because soon as it showed up, soon as the show started, they show everybody walking in. And then we get Vic Joseph and Booker T. And I lied to you not. Everybody commented, wait, are we watching the wrong show? Wait, did they put NXT on by accident? I was cracking the fuck up.
Weirdly, I didn't have a second thought of it. It felt natural to me. I don't know why.
I didn't even, and that was like the funniest part. Like, I didn't even get a second thought. And I was just laughing at everybody going, wait a minute, is this NXT? Did they fuck up? What's happening? Yeah.
Because
It was.
normally that would be my thing.
Mhm.
Be like, wait, but no, I didn't think about it.
Yeah, because it just felt normal, and like I didn't care because it wasn't like no, oh my god, this is shocking. It was like, oh, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
Like they tried something new. They even explained why they were there, but it was like, eh, whatever. So I was like, whatever. Who cares?
exactly.
And then Brock Lesnar shows up, and he comes out and he gets interrupted by Ron the Truth Killings.
Cena.
I didn't even get to that part. You skipped all the way ahead and you just ruined everything. But his name is Ron Cena. That's what he said in the promo. He said he's John Cena's little brother and he's Ron Cena. So there you go. That's the whole segment. That was it. Uh,
It was awesome. I liked it. The whole time I was kind of expecting Juan Cena. I don't know why.
okay. I mean, that was it. That was a segment, and Truth got beat up. Whatever. So then they showed Samuel Zenon in the back, and he's talking about, "Hey, I'm glad that you're here because I want you to be that challenger." So they pan over to Ray Phoenix, and 80-90% of people missed this. They panned over to Ray Phoenix, but in the background, Shinsuke Nakamura was lurking.
Yep.
Like, and he was doing this all night to Sammy. So it looks like he's gonna either be fighting Sammy or it kind of plays off what happens later and it makes it a thing, but it's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
We get a Solo Sokoa promo. And I also this was one that I saw everybody like change their views. They're like, wait a minute, where the fuck was this Solo? Like, what the fuck? Like, Solo's good. Like, he could cut a promo. He's awesome. I'm like, yeah, like if they don't keep putting him in the dumbest positions, Solo's really good. And this was one of the times that he was showed how good he was on the mic.
They need to stop shitting on him and let him do him.
Yeah. Then we had what was an awesome match for SmackDown. It was Rey Fenix versus Samuel Zenon
Yes.
for the U.S. title.
I like this match.
Yeah, this match was really good. And Sammy wins. He keeps the title. And that brings up the Andrade situation. Ooh, boy, this is kind of rough here. Because okay, Andrade really wanted to go back. He wanted to go back so bad. And he's like, "Hey, I want to go back. I want to be back in WWE. I'm unhappy in AEW." Boom, fine. So since he's been back, they've been pitching him stuff, and apparently through Fightful, they said they've pitched him stuff, and it's been a lot of pushback from Andrade's side, like, "Oh, I don't want to do that," or like, "Oh, that doesn't work for me, brother." So then within probably they said within the last several weeks, I don't know how many weeks that is exactly. They said several weeks because remember he was at SummerSlam.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they said in the last several weeks they couldn't get in contact with him. They couldn't get in contact at all. They couldn't talk to Andrade or anything. He didn't call them. They were leaving them messages. They were trying to get in contact with him. He ghosted them. Like it was just like, oh, I'm not picking up the phone. I'm not fucking with you guys. Whatever. And that's what they said. Like WWE said they reached out to him and nothing. Like they couldn't get in contact with him, and he just was there. So they just made the decision, said, "All right, fuck it, he's gone. Bye. We don't need this," and they released him, and he's gone.
That's on him then, dog.
Yeah, like I don't understand like what the deal is. Like I guess he felt like he was better than what they were giving him, and he was upset, which I can understand. Like I can truly understand. Like, yo, I'm better than this. The fuck are you doing with me? Like I decided to leave where I was at to come here because I thought you were gonna do me better, and you're still booking me like bullshit. And like to him, I'm like, all right, that makes sense. But even if you felt like that, the only thing that I don't respect is you ghosted them. You just said fuck them and said nothing to them. Like it wasn't like they totally shit on you and had you in like a whatever match. Like even if you would have just called them back and be like, "Yo, I'm not coming back. I'm done with this." I'd have been like, "All right, that's cool." But like you ghosted them and said nothing to the point where they had to fire you. Like if you would have called them and been like, "Yeah, I'm not coming back," and then they start calling you and you didn't answer, I'd be like, "All right, that's some G shit. Like that's dope." But you just ghosted them, period, without even saying anything. It's just like, yo, where the fuck is Andrade? Like we can't find him, none of that. Like that's not cool. Like you should at least been like, fuck you, I'm not coming back, and then ghosted them instead of just ghosted them and just leave.
That's some bitch shit in my opinion.
It's not bitch shit because like I understand like I would do it, but like at the same time, you leaving them fucked up because like this actually fucks you up for later on down the road. Like, what if you go to AEW and or CMLL to do whatever you want to do, and then you just like about 2, 3 years later be like, damn, yo, I wonder if I could go back to WWE. You give them a call, they'd be like, no, you just ghosted us. We're not fucking with you. Like, at least if they like you call and you told them fuck off, I'm not coming back. I'm like what y'all did, and then ghosted them, that'd be something different. They'd be like, all right, we respect that, but you just ghosted them and made them feel like, all right, well, fuck you then. Like that's the only thing for like I'm thinking in the future for him. Like if he ever want to come back, the way he did it was fucked up. Like he just should have said, "I'm not coming back. Fuck you," and then just banged on him and just never talked to him again.
Yeah, I would have respected that a lot more. I don't respect the ghosting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't nah. To me that's bitch shit.
Because like I understand him being like, "Oh, my worth is better than this. I'm better than what you're giving me," which I
Yeah,
understand. There's a few people that should actually stand up and be like, "Yo, I feel like I'm better than this. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing to me?" There's
yeah.
a few people I feel like that, but like,
Stand up for yourself.
yeah,
That's all.
like that's perfectly fine. But like the way you ghosted them was like not cool. Like you got to remember it's not too many games in town. Like even if you just like told them fuck you and then ghosted them, that's a little bit more respectful than just ghosting them. Because like at least they know they'd be like, all right, he ain't fucking with us. Like all right, we could cut him. But like just ghosting them, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's in your head. They don't know why you left. They just like, well, why the fuck is he not picking up? Just if he'd be like, yo, fuck you, and then they'd be like, oh, he not picking up. Oh, he really not fucking with us. All right, well, I guess we gotta let him go then.
Yeah, don't just ghost.
Yeah,
Fuck.
because like I said, it's not too many games in town, and just like don't burn your bridge that way. Like I respect the move, but like just don't burn your bridge that way, because like you never know if you had to come back.
Because also he wanted to go to WWE so bad and leave AEW. What if AEW's not gonna fuck with him now? You know?
But from Fightful, they actually they didn't leave on bad terms. Like it wasn't a like, oh fuck you AEW, I'm out. It just was like, yo, I don't think I want to do this anymore. Like, can I be out? And Tony was like, all right, fuck it, I'll let you out. That's how it
Oh,
was. It's like it's no bad will right now. and like they
Okay.
might bring him back because like also it's not like they could bring him back and be like, oh, you shitted on us, and be like, oh, they did you dirty. I mean, listen, I mean, I got something for you here, and then it'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Good
Yeah, so
point.
like I'm not mad at that, but I just I just wouldn't have ghosted him straight out ghost him. I would have
Same.
literally told him fuck you and then ghost him. That's what
Yeah,
I would.
same.
So then we had a backstage with B-Fab and Julia. And B-Fab is basically saying, yo, Julia, I want a title shot. And Julia goes, all right. And then like Kiana James like, no, 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 what the fuck? She's like, Julia was like, no, 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 I got this. I was like, okay, all right. And we got a Wyatt Six promo. And this kind of pissed me off because what they're doing is basically what Killer Cross did. Because now they're talking about, okay, the Street Profits, y'all fucked up. Y'all lost. Y'all look like y'all gonna split. Y'all look like this. Your brothers ain't got your back. Blah 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 blah. And it's like that's the shit that Cross did. Cross said the same. Cross would fuck with you, and then your whole career will fall apart. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, that's Cross's gimmick. But whatever gets the Street Profits to break up quicker, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And if Cross is not coming back, might as well use that shit. So
I mean, yeah, but it's just like we saw this gimmick. I don't want to see it again.
yeah.
So we get B-Fab versus Julia, and Julia beats the crap out of B-Fab before the bell starts, and then Kiana and her jump B-Fab, and then Mia Yim comes out with the kendo stick and runs off Julia and B-Fab. So it looks like that's going to be a tag match next week, probably.
Yeah, more than likely.
And I'm actually happy that they're actually using Julia and making her a thing on the show weekly. Good.
Same.
Like if they keep doing this, this is like this will work. So then we get Aleister Black talking about how he killed Damian Priest. And I'm just like banging my head into a wall because we've done this. We've done this over and over and over again. Let both men move on. Let Aleister Black definitely move on. And then you could let Priest do something else.
Definitely.
I have a theory of what they could do with Aleister Black and would be really fun, but I don't know if they would actually pull the trigger. If they pulled the trigger and did this, it would be actually fun, and I would get to it later on in the show. But if they pulled the trigger, I'd be like, "Oh shit, this is good. Like this is good because it's something different." Then we had the women's title match, and it was Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
Really good match.
Dude, Tiffany almost died 4 times in this match.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
she
good.
almost died. It's like she did a moonsault on the outside, and like she overshot Jade and smacked the ground. And I'm like, oh, she's dead. Then Jade speared her through the fucking ringside thing, and it's like, oh my god, she's dead again. Then Nia comes out and fucks up the match because they both got counted out. Then Nia just beats the shit out of both of them, laid them out, and Tiffany died again and again. And I was like, okay. I'm also mad at this one. I'm like, can we break up this whole Nia and Tiffany thing? Leave it alone. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of spinning wheels in WWE. It's like, hey, we're not going to progress any stories. We're just going to leave it as is. And
Nia
I don't
Jade thing why you at it too. So like get Nia out of the situation. Put her on the other show.
like all of them have to be separate. If you're going to put the title on Jade, just put the title on Jade and we move on. Like, there's no, like, we don't have to keep doing this bullshit. Like, just put the title on Jade, move on. Or if you're going to keep Tiffany with the title, find something else for Jade instead of Nia Jax. Just
Yeah,
move the fuck on from this. Like this has been too long. Like this is pissing me off. Like this is a fucking WWE thing that like Vince used to do. I'm tired of it.
yeah.
So then we had something that was funny because of me, because Nick Aldis, they show his office and he walks out and I go, Nicholas. And as I said that, Chelsea Green says, Nicholas. I'm like, oh my God, I was joking. I
You
was
did that.
fucking joking.
All your fault.
It's definitely my fault. So Chelsea Green asks for a match with Alexa and Charlotte. And Nick keeps saying Charlotte is injured. I'm like, is she really injured? I was like, no, she's injured. So then Miz bumps into him, and Miz is like, hey, about those tag title matches. And Nick Aldis goes, I talked to Mello about the title match. And Miz is like, yeah, so and, and Nick goes, you know what? I'll let Mello tell you. And then he walks off. And Chelsea and Miz are making fun of Nick.
Like when
I
he said that to Miz, were we on the same page on that shit? Cause like, yeah, I knew automatically there.
Yeah, no, I definitely know. It was like blatant. The the thing though with Charlotte, like Charlotte's not injured. Charlotte's not injured. Like to my best of the knowledge, like Charlotte's not injured.
Okay.
Like she's perfectly fine because like Nick said she was injured, but then like if you listen to what he says closely, he goes, "They're defending the tag titles on NXT, and if you guys get a shot, it is like so. Why didn't you just say that in the beginning? Like we're gonna wait." He said Charlotte is injured, and then he proceeds to tell us, "No, she's not injured, but she's wrestling for the tag titles on Tuesday." I was like, "What? Okay, sure."
Like, was she hurt last week?
No, I mean last week she was injured, quote unquote, but she's
Yeah,
wrestling this week on NXT, defending the tag titles.
that might have been what he meant. I don't know.
Listen, it was dumb, didn't care.
Yeah.
It was like it doesn't make any sense. Whatever, cool. So WWE did a video package for Brock Lesnar and John Cena, and they went all the way back to OVW.
I'll take blame for this one.
Yeah, you asked that they meet each other in OVW, and they showed you. Yeah, they had a tryout match in OVW. There you go.
Yep.
And they did all of this explaining, which was great. And I understand why they left it off, but they left off the best part about the feud between the two of them. The FU line. Like they left it off. Like they mentioned it in the promo. They said John Cena even renamed his finishing move after Brock Lesnar's F5. They didn't say what it was called and why. They didn't show the rap. I was pissed off about it. But
Remember, they're PG now though, so like I would like to see it too, but it is what it is.
listen, I know they're not gonna do it, but I hope they do it on the pay per view because like the pay per view is a little bit looser. So I hope they do it on the pay per view. If they don't add it in the pay per view, I'm gonna be really pissed.
I actually think they will, because this is supposed to be reminiscent of the ECW version, so
No, it's definitely not gonna be anything close to WrestlePalooza, the ECW version.
oh okay.
So then we get Sammy in the back, and Sammy's talking to Kathy, and Mello walks up and says, "Yo, listen, we never fought each other, but I went to Nick Aldis and he said that I could get a shot at your title next week." And in the background, once again, is Nakamura creeping around. So that sets it up. And then Miz comes up and goes, "Man, what are you doing? We're supposed to be a team. And we're going at the tag team championships." And Melo goes, "Nah, dog, listen, we can have both because I could win the US title and then we can win the tag titles. We still good." Miz is like, "Yeah, we're so good." And it's just like, all right, Miz is going to cost him a match. Got it.
Melo
I'm,
kind
I'm
of
a,
capped him up though, because like Miz was like, like nobody could do that. Get the tag team title and the US title. Miz, you did that. Oh yeah.
yeah, but Miz is gonna fuck him over, and it's gonna be fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
So then we get the main event, and it's Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. As soon as they said this was the main event, I knew exactly how this was gonna end. I'm like, all right, I know how this is gonna end.
Yeah.
So Drew beats Randy, and then he goes to Claymore kick Randy through the fucking announce table. But all of a sudden, here comes Cody Rhodes and challenges Randy to a match at WrestlePalooza for the championship.
Whatever.
And listen, I'm okay with it. But like I said earlier in the show, I would be okay if after the match he beats Drew, he's cooling off, Drew's out of the way, whatever. It's done. We get Aleister Black just kick the dog shit out of Cody and lay him out and pick up the title, and we'd be like, oh, we're gonna get an Aleister Black versus Cody match, which we never had, and it would kind of be okay.
I'm down.
Yeah, it was like it would be really fun because it's like something that we haven't seen, and you could bring Aleister back into, hey guys, look, I'm still that guy, whatever, whatever. You go, oh, okay, cool. Like, yeah, I get it.
Correct
You
me if
know what I
I'm
mean?
wrong. Like, I don't know, like if I have like a Mandela effect type of shit. Didn't
Mhm.
they have an interaction in AEW where he kicked him?
No, they had a full on feud. They had a
Okay,
full feud, like a full beat your ass type feud.
cool.
It was a going feud. That was actually the feud that made Cody leave AEW. He kicked him out of AEW. He killed him.
All right, cool, cool. 'Cause I vaguely remember the kick.
Hmm. So that's going for the title. So
Awesome.
now we have to get into the controversial thing
Okay.
because we have to talk about WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to let you get out whatever you're going to say. And so go ahead and say what you want to say about this. And then I will, yeah, go ahead. Say
No,
what you want.
you go first, cause like,
No, 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 no. I'm not going first. You're going to say whatever you want to say, and then I'm going to go.
cause
So,
I forgot my whole point. That's why.
well,
Was the old people wrestling again?
just go ahead and do whatever you want to say. I'm just go ahead. I'll talk about it. Just go ahead. What you want to say? Talk about Saudi Arabia and WrestleMania. What?
Nah, I really don't care about the whole issue, whatever. Like what you said last episode was right and all that. However, so they tend to like the old wrestlers come back. Like they brought back fucking Shawn Michaels and Triple H versus the Brother of Destruction, for example. Apparently, and I don't know how true this is. You know better than me. They want shit like that. I wouldn't be down for that.
This is how the narrative gets shifted. This is how
Okay.
stuff happens. This is literally how people aggregate stuff and make up stuff.
Okay.
Because when people say things out of their mouth and people are listening to them, because like if you're a podcaster and you start spewing stuff out of your mouth and people start listening, they start hearing this stuff and they start remembering this stuff. They go, "Ooh, I resonate with this. This person is right, and everything else is wrong." And you start to radicalize yourself in the wrong way. But if you actually have a brain, which a lot of people don't, if you actually had a brain and went out and then did more research than whatever the person you're listening to is telling you, you will be a better off person. But because you don't, you wind up in a really fucked up situation thinking that this person is right and I know that he's right, so I'm going to believe him and follow him, and it's just not right. So what was said was Meltzer said, "Hey, you know that he likes all of the old wrestlers, so they're going to bring back they're going to pay people all this money, and they're going to show up and they're going to do this." And be like I said, because people don't do any due diligence and they just fucking think things through because they hear it from their favorite podcaster and think that their word is gospel, they fuck up a whole entire generation of people because they're just listening and not understanding and going, oh, this person has a following. This person must be cool. This person keeps popping up on my timeline. This person keeps popping up on my TikToks. This person is this. This person is that. He pops up on my YouTube plays. That doesn't make that person right. That does not make that person right. That person is not right. And the shit that he said was they're gonna bring back old people. That's not true. That's not
Okay.
true. They may bring back The Rock. That's as far as they go. They're not bringing back old people, and he's just thinking of this old, antiquated way of years ago when it was like, "Hey, we want Yokozuna. We want this person," because that's the type of wrestling that Turkey Al Sheik likes. It's like, "Yo, when I got into wrestling, this was who I like. Hey, can we bring back this person?" As the years went on, they learned that, oh, these people are gone, but these are the new people. Okay, cool. I'm falling in line with the new people. And this is WrestleMania. It's not just like, oh, we're gonna do this for nostalgia. If you look back at all of the Saudi Arabia shows, 3 or 4 years ago, that's when we had that Undertaker Shawn Michaels match.
Yeah.
Everyone after that has just been straight up new generation.
Hmm.
Everybody that works here now. They haven't brought back one single old fucker for the show. They haven't brought back one single old fucker. And if you say John Cena was very much part of the roster. So,
Yes.
not a thing.
Yeah.
And
E-
that's
Even now, with him retiring, I don't consider him too much of an old fucker. So,
exactly. And people just like took it and ran with it. And I've seen so many comments after he said what he said. And it's like, guys, are you not paying attention to the current product? And obviously, no, because everybody is up in arms in this.
yeah.
I don't fucking know why you're just thinking it's like, yeah, he's gonna bring back the Rock. We're gonna get the Rock and Roman match. So who cares? Like, who cares? Like, they're not bringing back anybody else. Chris Jericho will probably, if he's there, he's probably in the company already. Like, so none of this matters. Like, none of this matters. Like, you're just making up a story. You're just doing a straw man, just making up shit for no reason without any facts just to blow up a story. And that's in 2 years from now. That's not next year. It's 2 years from now. You
Yeah.
have no idea what the landscape is going to look like. So you making this story up is just a straw man, just to control the narrative. And it's just like it's just fucking impossible. It's fucking impossible. I don't like it. Also, I don't like the fucking Islamophobia that came with this. This became so fucking abhorrent that it was like I couldn't take it. I couldn't fucking take it, so I had to snap on the timeline. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Because everywhere is just some Islamophobic shit, Islamophobic shit. And people like even regular like normal wrestling fans started to go, wait a minute, are you guys Islamophobic or like are you mad that they're sports watching? And every time someone goes, oh, it's because they're sports watching, they're doing this, and like they're trying to get people to normalize Saudi Arabia. And it's like there's a really razor thin line between you saying that meaning sports watching and being Islamophobic. It's a really thin line. And nobody understands that they're running this thin line because if you're American or Western, you have been running this narrative since 9/11. You think that everybody that's on the other side is brown, scary, and they're wrong. You know how long it took for motherfuckers to realize that Palestine was getting bombed and they weren't the bad guys? They weren't the scary terrorists that Israel keeps saying they are? Do you know how long it took for them to realize that? A long fucking time. I don't
Yeah.
mean just in the last 3 years after October 7th. I mean a long fucking time. They're just now waking up going, oh, wait a minute. They're not scary. They're not bad guys. They're fucking dying for no reason. What? Oh my God. And the way that they're talking about Saudi Arabia is like, oh, they're so backwards. They're so this. They will kill you if you're a journalist and you say the wrong thing to us. The president of the United States went on fucking live TV and said, these left wing radicals, we're going to get them out of the country. We're going to send them to jail. We're even going to take them out. Clearly, clearly saying the same thing that you're saying that the person in Saudi Arabia is saying. Clearly on television. If you're talking about how they treat women, well, guess what? The person in charge of America is stopping Planned Parenthood. Oh my God, isn't that just like taking the bodily autonomy of women and throwing it away? What?
Yep.
That's Saudi Arabia. Oh, no, no, no. That's here. That's right fucking here. So I hate when motherfuckers say, oh, they're so backwards. They just, that you're Islamophobic, and America is doing the same fucking thing as you say someone across the world is doing because you're too fucking blind and dumb to realize what the fuck is going on. Now that I've got my political shit out of the way and the irritation of this Islamophobic fucking wrestling community, we could get back to fun stuff, which is lucha libre.
This was fun.
This was fun. And you said something to me when we
Uh-huh.
was watching this. You said something to me, and you made me think for a second, and then I got pissed off because
Okay.
something happened in the show, and you was like, dude, when did they defend the second time they defended the tag titles? And I was like, I don't know. That's a good question. And the reason I got pissed off is because I'm so in my old days remember watching this on Univision, and
Uh-huh.
it's not on Univision anymore. So I don't know where it's happening. Now I'm pissed off because it's like they're doing shows and I have no fucking idea where the shows are. I'm lost. I'm fucking lost.
Because a few days ago, you sent me a clip. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
that's part of a show or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
of fucking what's his face? Grande Americano and whatever. Apparently they cheered him like a face. That had to have been on the show.
That was
So,
on the show. But
but
the
what
thing
show?
is, no one knows. And if you watch the clips aren't regular clips of like you're watching it through a TV. It's like someone has like filmed it from the inside. So I don't know what the fuck this is happening. I'm so lost. I'm
And the
so
way
lost.
they were like walking around the ring and whatever, it felt like they were the hard cam.
But where the fuck is this airing? Where is this
I
airing?
I don't know.
Listen, even my Mexican friends have no idea where AAA is airing. They have no idea. Like CMLL, we know where that's airing. Like it's
Yeah.
airing on like you have to pay like $30 or for some subscription service, and you could watch like all the CMLL. Like I get that. There's nowhere for AAA to fucking air, but it's always happening and everybody sees it. And it's like, what is going on? It's it's irritating. It's very irritating.
Like a YouTube premium show or something.
No,
Only thing
it's
I could think
not.
of.
It's not even. It's not even. Like people have YouTube Premium and there's no AAA. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't. I see the clip and I hear shit and I'm like, okay, cool. Where can I watch it? You just gotta watch the clips, buddy. You gotta watch the clips. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's just like Ring of Honor, but worse.
Way
Because like
worse. Because at least you know where Ring of Honor's at.
exactly, you know where that's at. You're like, oh, I could go here to find it. AAA is like, I don't know what you're thinking, buddy. You ain't gonna see this shit. God, man. So it started out with Penta. Penta came out and he cut a Mexican promo. And he said, yo, I want to take on the champion at the end of this. I want to take on the champion. Okay. So I'm like, me and you are both like, okay, so we kind of figure out what's going to go on and what's
Yeah.
going to happen at the end. None of that happened. None of that fucking happened. It was so bad. So we had Octagon, like Sagrada, uh,
Mascarita Sagrada, Octagon, uh, who else was it? Fuck.
somebody else. It wasn't important because we had them against LWO and another mini, a
Uh,
maxi mini,
Abismo Negro
or
mini.
Viva Negro, the maxi mini.
Yeah.
And LWO's team lost. And it was funny because everybody like saw Masquerade Sagrada, and he was like, "Wow, he's cool." And then clips start floating of him online.
Oh, and Morgesa was in it, and Lance
No, he wasn't.
Guevara.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't? I
Like
swear he was.
La Parker replaced him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he had visa injury.
Got you. Okay.
So we had a match, and until right now, I did not realize how fucked up there was something missing in this match because this was a number one contenders match between Natty, not Natalia, Natty, and Fabi Apache. It's a number one contenders match for the Reina's title. Natty wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to just explain to me, just explain it to me like I'm five.
Okay.
Why the fuck was the champion not there?
Visa issues? I don't know.
Dude, like at least like show the champion so you can be like, yo, this is who she's facing. I have no idea who the Reina del Reina champion is. None.
They
Because
were in
they
a
didn't even,
three-way.
like it was a woman in the three-way, but they never said who she was. They never said when the title matches happened, they never said shit.
Good
Like
point.
at least play it up and be like, oh, they're gonna have this match. She was nowhere to be found. Nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was so mad. I'm like, there's a missing part here. What is happening?
Now you said to explain that, right?
Uh-huh.
Explain the difference between Natty and Natalia, because like we're talking like crazy here.
So okay, Natty is the WWE sports entertainer.
No,
No,
reverse.
Natty is like the wrestler. That's what I meant. Natty is the wrestler. She's
Yes.
the straight up wrestler. Natalia is the sports entertainer, the professional wrestler.
Yes.
This Natty is the gritty, dirty, dark side of Natty. That's her.
Good explanation.
Yes. So then we had the New Day versus Psycho Clown and Paganto. But Xavier Woods had to get like some little thing cut out of his head, and he couldn't wrestle. So they replaced him with Grayson Waller. And this was an okay match. And the New Day lost. Grayson Waller got pinned, just like I thought. And after the match, unexpectedly, the Wyatts come out and beat up Psycho Clown and Pagano.
I didn't see
Okay.
that coming at all.
Me neither, but apparently they won all the titles. Okay. And then we see the People's Princess, Charlotte, in the crowd, just celebrating.
They love her there.
Dude, they love her everywhere. Like, that is the craziest thing about her is
Hmm.
like, she got all of this hate for no reason. Well, I mean, I guess the reason was because everybody kept seeing her win and they kept pushing her and making her like really annoying, and
Yeah.
people hated the character, and she didn't like that. But the person she is, like the human she is, everybody loves her. Like there has not, like I've not heard one bad story about Natty. Let me say Charlotte, Ashley. Like I've never heard a bad story. Like her fans, every time they meet her, she's like the nicest person. Like they give her bracelets and she's wearing them around and like, oh my god, that's my bracelet. Or like they give her something and she just like keeps it and cherishes it, and it's like, and then she like even remembers fans. Like I remember you, and then like that is a cool thing for fans. Like fans of hers is like, oh my god, like she knows who I am. and it's just like really cool, and that's why she has like the heart of the fans.
She's
Like
such a
her,
sweetheart.
yeah, and like she bigs up every woman that ever like walks in the wrestling ring. Like she's just like so nice to him, and it's like now I'm more confused of like the beef that she had with Becky. Like I'm so confused. I'm like, what happened? Like why did they have beef? Like I'm so confused. Like I'm so confused. Like part of me wants to know, but other part of me is like I hope they squashed it. I hope it's like done and like they could get back to being friends and they could
Yeah.
get close again. Because it was like it's I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Like they're both good people and Charlotte's like a really good person and it's like I'm confused.
I'm just about to say that because like you gave Charlotte her flowers, but everybody said the same thing about Becky too. So
Mm-hmm.
like, who started this shit? It had to have been a third party. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, because like it just feels weird and I really hope like they get back together and get back on the same page because they're friends. And
Yeah,
like it would be cool.
'cause there was some serious hate there. Like they couldn't even get it together on screen.
Exactly. Like part of me wants to say it was Vince. Like, and I believe that it could have been Vince just like manipulating shit behind the scenes and making them hate each other. And
That makes sense.
I really hope that's what it was. Cause like I hope they're back to normal.
Yeah.
So then we get a fucking mixed tag match, which was Lola Vice versus Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez. And Finn comes out with a bag. And
Wait,
everybody's like, oh, it's Demonito. It's
you
Demonito. It's just a
you,
bag.
you never mentioned Mr. Iguana. You just said the Levice.
Oh, it's Mr. Iguana. So they're fighting, and in the middle of the match, all of a sudden, Demonito comes up from under the ring. And I like you not, everybody got fucking scared. Because everybody like, what the fuck? And like, if Roxy was on the outside and she screamed, she went, ah! I was like, what the fuck? And
Yeah, she
Demonito was just,
screamed. Roxanne got scared. I mean, what you call it? Raquel got scared.
bro, it was like, it was so funny because nobody saw it coming. And Finn just talks to him and goes, no, 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 not now, get down. And he goes back down, and I'm like, that was that was so good because it scared everybody and it popped everybody in the crowd. And like even JBL got fucked up about it. And I'm like, that was such a great spot. So the match keeps going on. And then Finn finally grabs Diminito and he's wrestling with Layeska. And then they get on the outside and Layeska does a tope on the Diminito, takes out Diminito. And then Finn's team loses.
That
And
fucking Tope was a thing of beauty. I don't know how the fuck they pulled that off.
right? So Lola beats Roxy, and then JC Jane is in the crowd, and JC and Lola are having this back and forth. So then we had this thing that circulated online, and I swear to God, I really think that people are really stupid. I really think people are stupid because it's circulated online, and I saw it online. I didn't see it from no credible sources. I didn't see it from no credible sources, but it started circulating online that, hey, Dr. Wagner Jr. is now no, he hold that Wagner Jr. is now Dr. Wagner the third, and I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it, and people started reporting on it, and I'm like, that's weird. Like why haven't they reported on it like in WWE or anywhere like that? You know why?
Why? Because it was fake.
Exactly, exactly. He walked out as Dr. E.O. Del Wagner Jr. And it's like, okay, so that was fake. That was fake, and now everybody looks like everybody that reported on it looks really fucking stupid.
However, I think I prefer that name, the third, because like it kind of fucks me up because I confuse him.
No, I'm okay with the third, but it went around on the internet so big that everybody believed that it was real.
Yeah.
So he faced Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD McDonough, which was a great four-way.
Yes.
Dr. Wagner Jr., El Hijo, he won. He kept the title. Ethan Page was getting yelled at by Tavion Heights. This would confuse him on the outside. JD McDonough took the fall. And then we went to the main event. And we're going to the main event. And Finn is talking to Dom. And he said, you know, it'd be cool if you did this all by yourself. And I was like, everybody's coming out, isn't they?
I actually
And
thought the opposite. I'm like, okay. So like he has like a backup plan. He's winning this shit, but it's not gonna be them. He's gonna piss off Finn.
he had both. He had both. Because this match was going. And every time like Kingo was close to winning, booed the shit out of him. The fucking Judgment Day comes down. Everybody's cheered at Judgment Day. They get beat up by Dragon Lee, ran off. So it's just Dominic. Dom's about to win. Vikingo kicks out. Everybody's booing. Oh, boo, boo. And then, right as the moment where you think it's about to happen, here comes Grande Americano, and he helps Dominic. Dominic gets the win, and he's now the Mega Champion. And he told his dad, I want you to put the belt on me. I want you to put the belt on me. And Ray comes out, and Ray begrudgingly puts the belt on.
That's his
Dude,
fault.
dude, this was so good. And somebody reminded me of something, and I was like, holy shit, you're right. Because it was like, who would ever think that young, introverted, shy little kid would become this star?
Right?
Dude, I would never have thought like, oh my god, he's gonna be great. I never would have thought that.
We hated him at first. Remember the cage match he had with Roman, and
Mm-hmm.
Roman killed him, and like we were so happy about that.
Mm-hmm. But this was a shock to see how far he's come and how good he is now.
Yeah. All he needed was a heel turn.
Yep.
Heel turn heals everything.
Yep. And speaking of heel turns, MJF on Collision. He comes out and he's talking shit about Mark Briscoe and Mark Briscoe's white collar, this, blah, 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 blah. Who gives a shit? Don't care. So Mark Briscoe says, MJF, you know what? I've been thinking about this and I got a thought in my head, and we're in ECW land. So you know what? I think about Sabu and tables. So you know what? It's gonna be tables. And I was like fucked up because I was like, wait a minute. This is an ECW thing. You're thinking about tables, but this is not going to be in Philadelphia. This is going to be somewhere else. Why are you bringing tables?
Yeah. Like what the
Like
fuck?
I was fucked up about it. And then he goes, you know what else I'm thinking? Something else start with a T. Like we are on TNT, thumbtacks, and I don't talk about like 5, 6. I'm talking about thousands of thumbtacks. So it's a tables and thumbtack match, Mike. And I'm like, all right, okay, I don't know what this is. And then he goes, it's anything goes. Okay, I still have no idea what this is. This is just a tables and thumbtack match, I guess.
That's what it sounded
Okay.
like to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes. And then he did one of MJF's tropes where he's talking, and then he said, I got a surprise for you, Max. He like, just look behind you. And as soon as he said that, I was like, yep, Mark Briscoe's right behind him. And he beats the shit out of MJF.
Yep.
So then we have hologram in the back with the Paragon. He glitches out again. And I lied to you that I was on Twitter. I did not see this match announced. And they basically said, it's going to be the Paragon versus Moxley and Garcia. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't even see that. Like, did you know about this?
I swear he said in the beginning of the show.
They might have. I just probably wasn't listening.
Yeah.
So then we had Takeshita versus Anthony Bowens, and Takeshita beats Anthony Bowens. So now Takeshita's in that three-way. for the title. Oh my God, he's in the three-way for the title.
Didn't you call that?
I mean, yeah, I would rather just have a Takeshita versus Okada match, but we can't have nice things. And it's something else that happens later on, and I'm like, we still can't have nice things. So then we get like a 10-woman tag match, which was the Trio of Madness, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford versus TJ, Harley Cameron, Chris Statlander, and Baby Hater. Yeah,
Good
it,
match.
this was a good match. It went off the rails kind of like towards the end. It was like too much going on. Like, okay. And then we just like had Tony Storm on commentary. Then everybody's fighting, which is the four women from the title match. And Tony Storm stands tall. She's the winner right now. Okay. I mean, I I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What?
Like I don't want this to go on like because I would rather like I said I would rather have a Thekla versus Tony Storm match, and we can have Jamie versus Chris Statlander, but we're having a four way, and this isn't the only multi-person man match in the show like next week, and it's like irritating the shit out of me because it's like there's no reason for this. Like there's really no reason for all of this. It's like it's an easy way to just like, hey, we're gonna give this person this and give this person this. It's too many multi-people matches, and like this show is going up against Russell Palooza, and it's like, hey, we're gonna give you a show, but we're also gonna give you a throwaway of the show. Okay,
Like they're not even really trying.
yeah, and we get Big Bill versus Max Caster, and Max Caster is over because his chin is over, and Big Bill beats the shit out of Max Caster. He whoops Max Caster's ass. But we will find out that Eddie Kingston is going to face Big Bill at the pay per view, which we knew that already. But
Pretty much.
apparently Eddie answered on threads, and don't know. I don't have threads. I don't have threads. I don't have an
Actually,
Instagram.
funny enough, I was one of the first people to see that shit.
Okay, see, because it's nobody on threads. Like it's just like you and like four other people that's talking. That's it.
Three.
No, it's four other people. I'll give it an extra person. So Jerry Lynn is talking to Anthony Bowens, and Jerry's like, "Yo, you need to get your shit together." And then Max Caster comes back. He starts beating the shit out of Max Caster. He beats the fuck out of him. They get in the ring and they're fighting. And then Jerry Lynn's like, "Chill the fuck out, both of you. You need to get your shit together." And I guess they're gonna beat a Acclaim
I guess. Like,
because
I'm good with all this. I just don't see how Jerry Lynn fits in this. But whatever.
I don't know either. But the Swirl tries to beat up Jerry Lynn and fucking Max Caster, and then the Acclaim come back together, but then they don't want to be together because Jerry Lynn's not our dad. He's not our dad.
So their dad is the one that has to bring him back together, I guess, when he's been trying to do that.
Yes. So
This is a
then we
weird
had
story.
this thing with MJF and Mystico. I have no idea what was going on because, like, as soon as I saw this, I just got up and walked out the room. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. I saw this, got up and walked out the room. Apparently, MJF wants to unmask Mystico. All right, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Then we had a
That
tag match.
that might be a stipulation, actually.
I don't care. It's Mass versus title, but he's gonna lose the title anyway. I don't care.
Yeah.
Then we had a tag match. We had Tommy Billington and Crash Holly Jr. versus FTR.
What the fuck?
Dude, this match was so good. It did Crash Holly. He did this fucking DDT from the inside out. Everybody was like, "What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from?" Dude, I was so shocked. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Because it didn't even look like a move that's something that he would hit. It was so fucking random. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Where the fuck did that come from?
If that's his finisher, can we call it the crash out?
I hope so. And then Tommy Billington jumps off the top rope, tries to jump on a Dax, and you can see it in the camera. And you can see Dax is way too far away, and he jumps, and you can just see him swing his arms, and he just goes down. And the ref was like, "Oh, you cool?" Even Dax was like, "Hold up, you good?" Apparently, he was good because he kept finishing the match.
Yeah, but shit.
Yes. So listen, I'm gonna say the thing. I'm not trying to be controversial. I'm not trying to be controversial, but Tommy Billington reminds me of somebody. He reminds me of somebody.
His uncle?
No, no, nobody. Nobody. No, no. He reminds me of somebody that no one's supposed to talk about. Lord Voldemort of wrestling.
Chris?
Yes, he reminds me of Chris. Like even his face, I'm not even joking. Even his face, like the shit that he did, he even did the crippler crossface, by the way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, he reminds me so much of his snap and his suplex, the way that he does stuff, it's like he reminds me so much of him. Like
What?
I was in shock. I was like, what the fuck?
Once again, like in all seriousness, like now that you pointed it out, like I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, weren't they a tag team at one point, or am I wrong about that? Because I know Bulldog was a tag team partner of Diamond and Kid.
No, it was more of he was a trainer. Like if you watch Dynamite Kid and you
Hmm.
watch Benoit,
Hmm.
Benoit was almost a one-to-one ripoff of Dynamite Kid. Like, cause he was the one who trained him. He was like
Okay,
the one who was personally with him and trained him a lot. That's why a lot of his stuff was just like Dynamite Kid.
got you.
It was just like a more aggressive, more stricter, like down type of wrestling that he did, but it was basically Dynamite Kid. Now it's like fucking Dynamite Kid Junior has like both of their move sets like combined. And the reason I'm more seeing Chris Benoit is because I was more of a Chris Benoit fan. Not like I wasn't a fan of Dynamite, but I was more of a Chris Benoit fan because I saw more of him than I saw of Dynamite to a point.
Yeah.
So then we find out that, hey, Top Flight Security is going to take on the Don Callis family. I'm like, okay, cool. Then we find out Jet Speed is taking on Chris and Luchasaurus. Cool. Then we find out the Young Bucks is taking on the Gun Club. Okay. What is this for? Hey, all four of them are going to be in a match, and the winners are going to be in a four-way for a tag title match at the pay-per-view.
Okay.
I was so fucking pissed. I was so pissed because it's like it's right there. You can have the Young Bucks for the tag titles. Fine. We're not doing that. I was like, fuck it, whatever. So it's gonna be Brodito versus who the fuck ever in a four-way. Okay. And we get Michael Oku versus Okada. Okada drop kicked the fucking shit out of him off the top rope, and he just went down. Like it was the crazy shit because he just went down, and everybody's like, "Is he okay?" But he was fine.
Okada always had like a beautiful drop kick, but I didn't know he had a nice like top rope drop kick. Totally different
Oh
thing.
yeah, oh yeah, he's real good. So then we had the main event, and it was Mox and Garcia versus the Paragon. And for those who don't know why this whole thing was like kind of funny, was Marina Shafir is married to Roderick Strong. And there were points where like she was going to attack Roderick and Kyle, and she stopped herself because she didn't want to hurt him.
Like I caught on to that all late. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
So in the match, like Kyle hurt his knee. I don't know if he really hurt his knee, but he was fake selling it for the rest of the night.
yeah.
But he's really good at it. He was really good at it. And he winds up tapping out from Daniel Garcia. Daddy Magic is trying to get Daniel Garcia back. I was like, come on, man, I love you. Come on. Come on. And he's like, nah, fuck you. I'm a deaf writer now. Okay.
They're gonna kill him off. Definitely.
I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. But like, dude, that man, that was a good show. Like both tag matches was great.
Yep.
Like it was a really good show. I like Collision is always good.
Yeah, as far as the wrestling and like they've been getting better with the storytelling. So
Yeah, like that was like always the big thing about them was like, hey, we're good. Like we're good at wrestling, but we're not good at the storytelling on this side.
yeah.
So that was the show. Do you have any last words?
Congratulations